What's up, everybody? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live stream tonight. This is 7:30, but I was waiting till those games got done. The Bills-Patriots game just wrapped up. That was actually the last game that ended with 10 seconds left. So a lot of things have taken place in the NFL this week. Significant injury with the Texans, Tank Dell. I get to that one in a minute. Also, another injury to the Texans, but in particular with the injury right there. Surprising, the teams lost today, and therefore Detroit once again proving to be the scariest team in the league. Again, coming back, winning convincingly over the Bears. So Detroit and the Lions and the Vikings with the same record. That's what's crazy. So that number one seed may boil down to the last game of the year. But I'm going to go ahead and get into these scores, get into these commentaries, and give you some scenarios and situations that are going on. All sorts of games that are coming up tonight. Some on Monday. Yeah, Monday night game. Also, two Christmas Day games, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's two of them. I think it's the Chiefs and the Texans and what's the other game on Christmas Day? I don't know. It's two games on Christmas Day. I know they're coming on Netflix. But without further ado, because we got a game that's coming up, the Buccaneers and Cowboys game in Texas. So that should be a pretty interesting matchup, let alone entertaining. But let's go ahead and get to the scores real quick, man. So scores provided by NFL Game Statistics Information System. And starting with these games that we had on Thursday night, which was the Broncos and the Chargers. And the Chargers, I thought the Broncos would win that game, but the Chargers look pretty good, man. 9-6, man. The AFC West looks pretty cool, man. Looks like Denver, looks like the Chargers and the Broncos, they kind of coming up there, trying to catch Kansas City, but they look pretty consistent right now. But let's go ahead, with Bo Nix, rookie Bo Nix. I'm sorry. Broncos 27, Chargers 34. For Denver, the Broncos, Bo Nix, 263 yards passing, two touchdowns, no interception. Audric Esteen, 48 yards rushing, one touchdown. And Devon Vale and Michael Burton, both with touchdown receptions. Denver on the 2 sacks. But the Chargers, man, their defense looking pretty good. Justin Herbert looked pretty good. Justin Herbert. I'm sorry, I keep saying Herbert. But Justin Herbert for the Chargers, 284 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Gus Edwards, 68 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Hassan Haskins, one touchdown reception. Darius Davis, 1 touchdown reception. Also, the Chargers basically, handling business with the Broncos. Congratulations with the Chargers. Y'all got the energy. Broncos, oh man, this is going to be a very interesting matchup coming up next. The Broncos got the Bengals next. That should be pretty interesting, though. I actually like that matchup. And the Chargers with the Patriots next as well. So the Patriots got the Chargers, Patriots next, Broncos with the Bengals. Congrats to the Chargers. Y'all got the energy. Moving on up to the Kansas City, Houston, Texas game. Chiefs and Texas game. That's a crazy, very significant injury to the Texans. Tank Dell. Whew. I don't know what to say about that injury right there. That injury, and actually, believe it or not, that injury came on a touchdown pass from friendly fire from a touchdown pass. I think was it Nico Collins. Well, I think who bumped to a receiver bumped into Tank Dell's knee. He got a touchdown reception, but his knee was so messed up. They couldn't even they didn't even call him out the field. They actually had to put him on a stretcher and take him off the field. That's how bad the injury was. So Tank Dell, get well. Hoping everything works out for you, man. Just relax your body, CJ. Very emotional moment yesterday in that Texas Chiefs game. But, it's a part of football. Actually, Patrick Mahomes, he was living a little bit himself. So, this is the time of the year. A lot of players get injured. Those injuries, they begin to catch up with you. And you have to be hurt around about this time of the year. So, all the players get well. Tank Dell, praying for you, brother. Get well, man. Texans, 19. Chiefs, 27. Chiefs, still proving to be, that number one team in the NFL. Chiefs more than likely gonna lock up the number one seed again. But moving on to the stats, CJ Stroud, 244 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You cannot be doing that against the Chiefs. Man, the Chiefs got a good defense too. But also Tank Dell, remember, he got the touchdown yesterday. This is when he got hurt on real bad. He's out for the season. I mean, it looks so bad. Look almost career ending. 98 yards receiving, 1 touchdown reception. Dalton Schultz, 45 yards receiving, 1 touchdown, and only 1 sack. The Chiefs, Pat Mahomes, 260 yards passing, 1 touchdown. No interception, and that's particularly a passing touchdown because he did get a rushing touchdown as well. He also got a rushing touchdown. Kareem Hunt with 55 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Xavier Worthy, Ricky Sensation, 65 yards receiving, 1 touchdown reception. Chiefs with 2 sacks. Also, a couple of field goals. I think 2 field goals, if I'm not mistaken. Congrats to the Chiefs. Congrats to the Chiefs and Texans. Texans with the Ravens next. I'm sorry. They just played the Chiefs. Yeah, Texans and the Ravens on Christmas Day. Yeah, this is who they got next on Texans and the Ravens on Christmas Day. And the Chiefs coming up, who they got? The Steelers. Chiefs and the Steelers on Christmas Day. Man, this going to be a good one right there. Oh, man, hey, Merry Christmas to us. Merry Gridiron Christmas to us. Chiefs, Ravens, Steelers. No. Texans, Ravens, Chiefs, Steelers. And that's actually going to be a good game. I don't know if that's going to be a home game for those guys. No, this is a home game for the Steelers. So that's going to be pretty good. I think Ravens have the Chiefs. I think the Ravens are going to be. The Ravens are going to be hosting the Texans. So that should be that should be a pretty good entertaining game as well. That game is at 4:30 with the Texans and the Ravens, and the Chiefs on the other hand would be at the Steelers, and that game will be at 1 p.m. So early games that'll be going on. Give you time. You can sit around and open up your gifts, eat, fellowship, do whatever you do, then open up your gifts later or play with your toys later or whatever. Because there's going to be some good football on Christmas Day. And I think those games are going to be coming on Netflix. I think Netflix has to deal with the NFL. So there's going to be some pretty good games that are going to be coming on. But go ahead, moving on, man. Chiefs, I'm sorry, Steelers and Ravens, that old divisional rivals. That storied division rivalry. Steelers won the first game the first time. I think they only won by a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like 2 or 3 points, which was, it was a pretty good game the first time. A very good defensive game when they played. Actually, they won. It's only by 2 points. They won 18-16. Steelers won that game by 2 points the first time. But this time, Ravens came in, took care of business, winning by 17 points. So Pittsburgh 17, Ravens 34. Russell Wilson, 217 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and no rushing touchdowns for the Steelers. But McCole Pruitt and also Cordell Patterson with touchdown receptions. And Steelers only got 1 sack, as much as they known as Blitzburg, known as a blitz. But only 2 sacks yesterday. And Lamar Jackson showed out yesterday for the Ravens. 207 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And also 22 yards rushing. Derrick Henry, 162 yards rushing yesterday, no touchdowns, don't matter. He put him in scoring position. Justice Hill, 30 yards. Also the Ravens, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers only 100 yards. 100 yards, no touchdowns, but they don't matter because Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, and Rashad Bateman all with touchdown receptions, and the rest of them field goals. And they got 3 sacks yesterday. So congratulations to the Ravens. Y'all got the energy. The Steelers again got the Chiefs next. Ravens hosting the Texans, and both of those teams are going to have home games on Christmas Day. So those games are going to be coming up on Wednesday. So moving on. Oh yeah, Atlanta and New York. The Giants 7, the Falcons 34. Kirk Cousins getting benched this week. Yep, and it proved to be Atlanta's investment is playing off. Falcons, my team, y'all already know. They're still trying to Tampa Bay, and the question is, should they bench Kirk Cousins early? Maybe they should have, but they did what they had to do. But the Michael Penix era has begun today. Not a bad outing for him, but Giants 7 again, Falcons 34. Drew Lock for the Giants, 210 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And I'm gonna get to those interceptions in a minute. Also, Tyrone Tracy Jr. with a touchdown reception, which is relatively the only score that they scored today. The Giants got no sacks. Now, Atlanta, 34. Michael Penix Jr. at the era began today, 202 yards passing, and no touchdowns, 1 interception. That interception came on a tip drill from Drake London. Tipped the ball, and the Giants intercepted the ball, but they really didn't capitalize on it. It was actually at the end of the first half. Bijan Robinson, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bijan, he picking up yards this year. He's over 1,000 yards. So, what am I trying to say? Yeah, Bijan Robinson with 2 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney, and big target today for Darnell Mooney. Mooney looked like he was coming. He's relatively Michael Penix Jr.'s favorite receiver right now. Threw the ball to him a lot today. 5 receptions to 82 yards, no touchdown. Drake London tipped the ball a lot, 59 yards, no touchdowns. Also, Atlanta with 2 pick sixes for touchdowns. Jesse Bates III, yes, he paid off 1 interception, 55 yards for a touchdown. Matthew Judon with 27 yards and 1 touchdown, out of a pick 6. And Matthew Judon, Jesse Bates, yeah, they got their stocking full of stuff. They got their gifts today. Merry Christmas to us, y'all. We did get the Christmas gifts. We did get the Christmas gift. And Atlanta, 3 sacks today. Congratulations to Atlanta. Y'all got the energy. Y'all got the energy. The Giants, they got the Colts next. And Atlanta, they got the Commanders next. And speaking of the Commanders, man, what a win for the Commanders. I actually picked them to win. Moving on, the Panthers, 36. And the Cardinals, 30. That game went into overtime today. Bryce Young went out there, made kind of made a good impression today, y'all. Happy for Bryce Young. The Cardinals, 30 again. The Panthers, 36. The game went into overtime. Kyler Murray, 202 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. James Conner, 117 yards rushing. 117 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Kyler Murray also with the rushing touchdown as well with 63 yards rushing. So he scrambled a little bit today. Also, DJ Dallas on 1 touchdown reception on the 1-yard line. On the Cardinals, 3 sacks today. But the Panthers, Bryce Young, 158 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interception. Chuba Hubbard, 152 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young also with a rushing touchdown, so there's 3 touchdowns for Bryce Young today. Hold up, Adam Thielen, David Moore, both with the touchdown reception. The Panthers, 3 sacks today. They're going to overtime. Carolina wins in overtime on the touchdown. And congratulations to the Panthers. Y'all got the energy. The Cardinals, and falling behind in the AFC West. And guess what? They got the Rams next. Oh yeah, on 12/28, the Rams next on NFL Network. And the Panthers, I think the Panthers got Atlanta. They got the Falcons the last game of the season. The Panthers with the Buccaneers next. 2 divisional games left. 2 more games left in the regular season while we're speaking of this. And so moving on up, the Lions, again, the scariest team in the National Football League, or the scariest team in all of football, no matter what kind of football you play. The Lions are the scariest team in football. And the Lions have the commanding, well, they had the number 1 seed in the NFC with the first round bye, but that could change within a couple of weeks. But let's go ahead and get to these things. get to the scores and stats real quick. All right, Detroit 34, Chicago 17. Jared Goff 336 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interception. Jahmyr Gibbs 109 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Also, Jameson Williams, 143 yards, 1 touchdown. Oh yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 70 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And also Detroit with 2 sacks today. Also with Chicago, and no interceptions. Actually, believe it or not, no interceptions thrown in this game. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. But Caleb Williams, 334 yards passing, not a bad day for Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns. But the rushing game, Detroit kind of, the Lions kind of shit that down. Keenan Allen, 141 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Cole Kmet, 1 touchdown. And so, and also the Bears with just 1 sack today. The Lions, y'all got the energy. The Lions with the 49ers next at 8:15 on Monday. That's Monday. That's actually a Monday night game. And the Bears with the Seahawks next. That's going to be pretty interesting right there to see those 2 teams go at each other So I kind of like that matchup next week. But Lions win out, they control the #1 seed. After that, they got the Vikings. But moving on to the Browns and the Bengals, and I had Cincinnati win this game. The Browns 6, the Bengals 24. Deshaun Watson hurt for the rest of the year. He's out for the rest of the year. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, 157 yards passing, not 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry, not 2 TDs, but 2 INTs. Now, Jerome Ford, 92 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. I.e., the only touchdown that they got for the day. Everybody else, I don't want to go into the whole thing. But also, the Browns defense showed up pretty good. Well, 4 sacks, but the Bengals came in like game busters. Joe Burrow, 252 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interception. Chase Brown, 91 yards rushing, no touchdown. And Nick Chubb, Nick Chubb didn't really get in there. I don't think Nick Chubb played today, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm on the Bengals side. Jamar Chase, 97 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. T. Higgins, 1 touchdown. Isaiah, Andre Losavivas, Iosivas. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but he got a touchdown. And the Bengals with 5 sacks today. Congratulations to the Bengals. Y'all got the energy. The Browns with the Dolphins next. Dolphins won today. Of course they did. And the Bengals coming up next. And I didn't have the division game with the Bengals. The Broncos next. Ooh, that's going to be pretty interesting right there. I kind of like that. But they got to go to Denver and play that game. So, actually, they hosted Broncos. So, congrats to the Bengals. Y'all got that energy. Moving on up. I'm trying to get through this thing real quick. The Titans, division games. The Titans 30, Colts 38. Anthony Richardson coming in like game busters and winning again. And, it's pretty good. But the Titans 30, the Colts 38. Mason Rudolph for the Titans, 252 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions. Man, he doing it against the Colts. Tajay Spears, 27 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns for the Titans. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown, 78 yards receiving. Cheek Okonkwo, 87 yards receiving, no touchdown. But guess what? Nick Westbrook-Akini, 1 touchdown as well. Titans, 1 sack. Now, moving on to the Colts. Anthony Richardson, 131 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But guess what? Jonathan Taylor, 218 yards, fantasy points, 218 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson with a touchdown himself and 70 yards rushing. Guess what? Josh Downs with a touchdown reception for the Colts. The Colts on 1 sack. Congratulations to the Colts. Y'all got the energy. Titans, they play the Jaguars next, another division game. And the Colts, and the Colts coming up this week, their next opponent for the Colts would be the Giants. So, hey, the Colts may go ahead and win another one now. Giants might be jacking for that #1 pick, though. But the Colts, y'all got the energy today. Moving on up. Hey, the Rams and the Jets. Rams in first place. Seattle losing today. Rams in the first place. They already had first place anyway, so more likely the Rams are going to. Those 2 games they got next. I actually like the Rams winning that division, but it's gonna be pretty interesting though. Rams 19, Jets 9. The Aaron Rodgers show. The Jets are continuing to be the Jets. Now 19 Rams, 9 Jets. Matthew Stafford, 110 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Kyron Williams, 122 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And also Tyler Higbee, 11 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua, 56 yards receiving, no touchdown, no touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, 24 yards receiving, no touchdown. A very low scoring game, and they only got 1 sack today. And on the Rams, the Jets. I'm sorry. Let me move on to the Jets real quick. Aaron Rodgers, 256 yards passing, 1 touchdown. And this is the only touchdown was scored today. And Devontae Adams, 68 yards receiving, 1 touchdown, and no sacks. So the Rams, congratulations. Y'all got the energy. Rams with the Cardinals. Rams with the Cardinals next. Hold on. I'm sorry. I dropped my eye pencil. Rams with the Cardinals next. Also, the Jets with the Bills next. Man, the Bills might coast on through that thing. They're probably still gonna get the #2 seed though, so they're still gonna have a home playoff game because it's really no number. It's no 2 first-round buys no more. Now, Eagles, Commanders. Hold on, let me go up here real quick. Eagles. Okay, I'm good. These 3 games right here. Eagles, Commanders. Jaden, what's that guy's name? I can't think of his name right now. Jaden Daniels, I'm sorry. Yeah, last year's Heisman Trophy winner. Hey, Washington came back and won that game. And the Eagles, 33. Commanders, 36. Kenny Pickett, 143 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jalen Hurts leaving the game, might have suffered a concussion. Saquon Barkley, guess what? 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. So Saquon Barkley pulling weight. A.J. Brown, 97 yards receiving and 1 touch. 97 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And the Eagles, I'm sorry. Just with 1 sack today. But the Commanders, and it looked like the Eagles gonna pull away with that thing because the Commanders started out real slow and bad. But Jaden Daniels, 258 yards passing. Okay, get this right here, y'all. 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Quarterback rating 95.7. Pretty good. Jaden Daniels, 81 yards rushing, no touchdowns. Brian Robinson Jr., 24 yards rushing, no touchdown. But guess what? Those Commanders receivers came out today. Olamide Zacchaeus. I just will say his last name because I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Zacchaeus, 70 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Terry McLaurin, 60 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 15 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns and 4 sacks today. Congratulations to the Commanders. Y'all got the energy. Commanders got the Falcons next in Washington, and also the Eagles with the Cowboys next on 12/29, 4:25 p.m. So division games. Division game for the Eagles and the Commanders with the Falcons coming up there next week. That's going to be pretty interesting to see how Michael Penix plays in a pressurized environment. So he's already on the road, about to get some pressure already in the NFL. And Jaden Daniels is relatively seasoned on quarterback. Still a rookie, but seasoned. Now, moving on, the Vikings, Seahawks. Vikings came in Seattle, took care of business. Geno Smith threw a touchdown. Threw an interception at the end of the game. I get done in a second. But Sam Darnold playing good this year. 200. They're 13-2, tied with Detroit. Now, 246 yards passing. Okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Jones, no interceptions, but he got 67 yards on rushing. Justin Jefferson, 144 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Fantasy points, Jordan Addison, 35 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And the rest of those 2 field goals, 2 sacks for the Vikings. The Seahawks, Geno Smith, 314 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, no rushing touchdown for the Seahawks today. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 95 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. DK Metcalf, 1 touchdown. And also A.J. Barner, 1 touchdown. And on the Seahawks with 3 sacks today, Dallas Turner with the interception. Theo Jackson for the Vikings with the interception as well. So Dallas Turner and Theo Jackson with interceptions for the Vikings. Geno Smith throwing the interception at the end of the game, at the end of the 4th quarter. The game is over. Congratulations to the Vikings. Y'all got the energy. Vikings, they got the Packers next, and then after that, they got Detroit. That's going to be pretty interesting right there. Because their AFC North is pretty stout. The best division in all of football. And the Seahawks with the Bears next, and they got to go to Chicago, but then cold weather and play their game. Moving on to the Bills and the Patriots. Bills-Patriots division game. James Cook showing out as usual today. Came through like game busters and helped secure their win. Drake May for the Patriots, 21. Bills, 24. Drake May, 261 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ramondre Stevenson, 60 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Keyshawn Boot, 95 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Hunter Henry, 39 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Patriots, 1 sack today. That's 21. 21. Bills, 24. Josh Allen, 154 yards passing, but 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And he only got 30 yards rushing, but James Cook came in and took over the show. 100 yards rushing, only 11 carries, 1 touchdown. And guess what? James Cook also with the receiving touchdown as well. So 1 rushing touchdown, 1 receiving touchdown. And the Bills came in like game busters, got 1 sack today. Congratulations to the Bills. Y'all got the energy. Patriots hosting the Broncos. The Chargers next. I'm sorry. Yeah, Patriots hosting the Chargers next. No, are they hosting the Chargers or are they playing the Chargers? No, yeah. Patriots home game with the Chargers. The Bills, 12-3, still trying to catch Kansas City. I don't think they're going to catch them unless Kansas City just happen to lose 2 more games, which I doubt will really happen. And the Bills got the Jets Knicks, another division game for the Bills and everything. So we're down to the wire for the last 2 games of the season, y'all. So moving on up. Moving on. Raiders and also the Vikings. Raiders and Jaguars. Raiders coming off that ugly loss last week against the Falcons. I mean, I don't know if the Falcons played that bad or the Raiders just played okay. But Raiders and Jaguars, oh, they're shooting bad right now. But Mac Jones for the Jaguars, 247 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no interception. Tank Bigsby, 50 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Brian Thomas Jr., 132 yards receiving, and 1 touchdown. Jaguars with 2 sacks. The Raiders. Now, guess what? Aiden O'Connell, 257 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interception. But guess what? Amir Abdullah, 38 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Alexander Madison, 27 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And that was pretty much it right there. And Raiders with 1 sack today. Congratulations to the Raiders. Y'all got the energy. Jaguars with the Titans next, which is a division game. And Raiders 3-12. Man, both of them got even records. They're just in top 10 picks. Raiders with the Saints next. They got to go to New Orleans. Got to go down to New Orleans and play them. So, which is like I said, don't matter what they do at this time of the year. Basically, I think what they're doing right now, just in my opinion, everybody's pretty much just playing for positions who they're gonna draft next year. I think Raiders already got their mindset on who they're gonna draft next year. Maybe some quarterbacks, but they gonna need a quarterback. I mean, the Giants need a quarterback. Raiders need a quarterback. Jaguars, they need everybody. But at any rate, moving on to the Dolphins and the 49ers. 49ers having a crazy abysmal year. Christian McCaffrey hurt. Greenlaw hurt. He came out the game, injured his calf. Brandon Ayuk out for the season. Deebo Samuel just got back. Brock Purdy, had a little injury here and there. But 49ers 17, Dolphins 29. Brock Purdy coming into about to get a big old contract, maybe 250, 260 mil, 270 mil. Who knows? Brock Purdy, 313 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. No rushing game. Only 81 yards rushing for the 49ers, no touchdowns for that whole thing. Eric Saubert, 2 yards receiving, and 2 yards receiving and a touchdown. Also, Deebo Samuel with 96 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. George Kittle, 160 yards, no touchdowns. It's 49ers, no sacks. And the Dolphins, moving on to the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa, 215 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Devon Achane, Devon Achane, 120 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 1 touchdown. Devon Achane also with 70 yards receiving as well. Man, dude was like a Swiss Army knife. And also 3 sacks for the Dolphins. Congratulations to the Dolphins. Y'all got the energy. 49ers, oh man, with the Lions next, man. Ooh, hey. Well, they got to go out. The Lions got to go out to San Fran and play. But 12:30 Monday Night Football, yeah, they got the Lions next. The Dolphins. Hold on. Who they got next? Dolphins. And like I said, they won today. They got the Browns next. They're hosting the Browns, so they should be able to win that game. Dolphins need to win like at least 3 more games. And the Colts need to lose at least 1 of the 2 last games. And Denver has to lose another game, if I'm not mistaken, just for them to get into the playoffs. But a lot of interesting things going on, and here's the things that are going on tonight. Now, we got the Buccaneers and the Cowboys that are coming up tonight. Buccaneers, they've been winning, they've been playing consistently. So Buccaneers. Now, here's the deal about the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, they struggled a little bit during first half of the year, but the Buccaneers, they've been winning like crazy tonight, man. This gonna be an interesting matchup with the Buccaneers. And also, here's another thing with the Buccaneers. Now they got the Panthers next. The Panthers they won like 2 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 1 or 2. I think the Panthers won last week, or they've been winning. They've been winning consistent. Well, they haven't been winning streakily, but hey, the Panthers gonna surprise people. So the Buccaneers, they won tonight. They need to watch their back for the Panthers next week. So who I do like in this game tonight, I do like the Panthers in this game tonight, winning this game, because the Cowboys, Cooper Rush, he's just going to get the job done. One thing I say about the Cowboys, they got the Eagles next. So when they lose their game tonight, they got to go to Philly and play them Eagles. Eagles going to be ready for them Cowboys. Oh, man, they finna tear them up. But I do like the Buccaneers winning this game tonight. I like the Buccaneers winning this game. Monday night, Packers versus Saints. Of course, Green Bay. And they got to go there when it's cold, too, in the frozen tundra. So Green Bay definitely going to be winning that game. I like Green Bay winning that game, but here's the deal. They got the Vikings next. They got to go to Minnesota and play that game. So that's going to be pretty interesting. The AFC North is a pretty interesting division right now, best division of all of football. It's like everybody got like 10-plus wins other than Chicago. In Chicago, they up and coming. They're still trying to find themselves. They just got a new quarterback. Everybody trying to get identity. Matter of fact, the coach just got fired. So Chicago just need to find equal footing. So this is what Chicago needs to do for right now. But the AFC North, they got some hitters up there in AFC North. So that's going to be, that. I think, just in my opinion, the AFC North, that's going to come down to the last game of the year. That's relatively going to be the last game. That's going to come, their first round bye is going to come down to the last game of the year. Detroit, I can see Detroit winning out because it's the scariest team in all of football. But Minnesota, they got an offense and a defense as well. And Minnesota's defense is still intact. Detroit lost a lot of people on defense. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And then also, Minnesota got just as much firepower as Detroit does, with Aaron Jones, Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. So they do got some firepower on offense. Now the defense playing pretty good too. Now that's going to be, just in my opinion, I just think that's going to come down to the wire relative to that. Great day in football. Those are my predictions. Like I said, I'm gonna get with y'all next week on the live stream on next Sunday. Talk about pro football. Like I said, we're winding down to the last two. Well, let's see. Yeah, we actually got 2 more games left in the year, y'all. 2 more games left in the NFL regular season. Going 2025 in the playoffs. Next weekend, and I think the next 2 games, the next 2 weekends, next 2 Sundays, or next 2 football weeks in the NFL is going to be very interesting. And like I said, we won't have to worry about college until January 1st. We'll get all that stuff in a minute. I mean, I get that on my show next Saturday for college. But you want to be on the show, email us at mgfteam@MyGridironFace.com. Go ahead and book you on, bring you on as a guest, give me your commentary. We can discuss these things and talk about, you want trash talk? Look, if you are a Detroit fan, you want to trash talk Green Bay or Detroit, trash talk. If you're a Cowboy fan, you want to trash talk everybody, come on up here, vent it on out. Listen, look at it right here. Look, this, you see this right here? This is another microphone. Yeah, I got an extra chair, I got an extra microphone, I got different lenses. We can change the lens on it. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hook you up and let you talk all your junk, give you commentaries and be a guest on the show. We're gonna be an analyst, things of that nature. Come on up here. Email us at mgfteam@mygridironface.com. You can see it at the bottom of the screen. Go to my page, Bernard King. Go to my YouTube channel, My Gridiron Face, and watch the show. And you want to come on the show? Email us. Like I said, the email. You can message me personally on my Facebook page, or just shoot me an email. Shoot us an email. We'll get the email and go ahead and get everything booked up. And so I hope to see you guys soon. Tampa Bay beating Dallas tonight, and very interesting football weekends that are coming up. And next week we're gonna get into who's going to win that division. It's gonna be hard to tell right now. It's still some teams, waiting into the playoffs. But that's my show for tonight. It's 8:13. Kickoff is at 8:20. Y'all enjoy the game. I may do a stream either tomorrow or maybe on Christmas. I don't know, but don't count on it. But if I do one, I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna let y'all know. But more than likely, I'm still deciding on that. Also, not only that, I'm gonna try to have a guest on next week as well. If not, probably gonna get me again. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the games, the Sunday night game, Monday night game, and ho ho ho. Merry Christmas to y'all. Football gonna be on Christmas. Actually, I think those games are gonna be on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, those games will be on Netflix because Netflix has a deal with the NFL now. So yeah, good job. Like I said, we get football on Christmas. I mean, not to say we don't get no ricky-dinky college games and things of that nature. No disrespect to college football, but we gonna get the good stuff on New Year's Day for college football. We're gonna get the good stuff on New Year's Eve, which is the Peach Bowl, and New Year's Day, New Year's Eve being the Fiesta Bowl, and which one is it? Hold on, let me do this. All right, New Year's Eve, Peach Bowl. No. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Fiesta Bowl. I got my whole thing. Hold on, let me go here real quick. I'm doing this right here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, Fiesta Bowl, which will be on New Year's Eve, and then on New Year's Day. See that right there? Hold on. Wrong one. Hold on. Oh, there it is right here. Yeah, I'm tripping. Here it is. I will to the left. All right. New Year's Eve, 7:30. Fiesta Bowl, Boise State, Penn State, and I'm sorry. The Peach Bowl, 1 o'clock, Texas, Arizona State, and also 5 o'clock, the Rose Bowl. Y'all already know what the Rose Bowl is. Yes, the traditional Big Ten, used to be Big Ten, Pac-12. Pretty much, it ain't nothing but a Big Ten in the old school Big Ten, Pac-12 rivalry. But now the Oregon's in the Big Ten for that right there. That's on New Year's Day, and also the prime timer, which is Georgia and Notre Dame. That should be a good one too, because Georgia, they got a quarterback situation. We're gonna have to work on that. Me being the Bulldog fans, go Dogs, but fighting Irish. I was talking junk about Notre Dame earlier this year, saying they should fire Marcus Freeman. Now, the thing is, I might have to eat them words though. But like I said, that's on New Year's Day. But next week, NFL be on next Sunday. College be on next Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna do college next weekend because ain't pretty much nothing going on eventful. But I'll probably get into that. Maybe go over some bowl games and everything. But pretty much done with the college thing for right now up until New Year's Day. So that's my show for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Kick off at almost like a couple more minutes. Again, Buccaneers over the Cowboys, Packers over the Saints tomorrow. That's my prediction. And I'll get with y'all soon. Peace out. Holla.